Hi, Phyllis here from southernfrugal.com. Well, we're getting ready to have our smoothie, and I'll also give you a little update on the recliner. I haven't quite finished it yet, but I'm close. So, this morning we're having, of course, the baby greens. Let me turn this down. And 2 cubes of kale. I think there's about 5 cubes of fresh squeezed orange juice that I froze. A big chunk of almond butter, 2 little cubes of dates. This is the sunflower seeds that I ground up into a pulp, and underneath there is cream of wheat and oatmeal. We're also having strawberries. They're sort of thawed out. Honeycrisp apple, and this is the celery. Now see how the leaves turn dark? Because I took it out of the freezer, I don't know, 45 minutes or so ago, because the celery is not blanched. So you know what that means? When it oxidizes like that, it means that the enzymes are still alive in it. So we're going to dump that in, and that is the end of 1 bunch of celery. And I'm going to go ahead and put my bananas in. Yeah, so we're getting ready to go up to Mountain Rest. Mr. Bucky has got to winterize the travel trailer. And just kind of check on things up there. And I know y'all are sending us down some cold weather, you people up north. I think the front that's coming down originated in Alaska, and it's dipped all the way down. Now, yesterday, I think our temperature got up to 77 degrees, and 2 days ago it was up to 80 degrees. But they tell us that we're getting ready to have some really cold weather. So, we figured it was time to go up there and winterize that RV so that nothing freezes. Gotta wash my hands. Alright, so now let's see, let's go ahead and dump in our cubes now. They're still a little bit frozen. Okay, and I think I'll dump the apples in now and put the strawberries on top. I think I'll just go ahead and put in the peanut butter too while I'm at it. About like that. Yeah, Mr. Bucky still got to have this peanut butter, so we'll just keep putting it in. I mean, there are so many other healthy things in there, and he likes it, so that's what we do. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and put some hot water in this morning, anticipating it'll thaw out a little bit quicker if I do. Oh, and with the strawberries, got to put some sugar in there. Got to, because it just is never sweet enough when I use the strawberries unless I use sugar. There comes the sun this morning. Alright. I'm just going to go ahead and use a whole cup. Alright, I'm going to cut this off while we blend. We'll be right back. Okay, in the Vitamix, this took about 30 seconds because the stuff was mostly thawed out this morning. And I tasted of it, and it tastes like strawberries. Again, we got a little overage, which I'm going to freeze. Alright, this taste of it, a big taste. Yeah, a great big taste. It tastes like strawberries. You can taste the peanut butter just a teeny bit, but it mostly tastes like strawberries. But you definitely, when you use those strawberries, you definitely have to have some kind of sweetener because they are really sour. Okay, so we'll just go in the dining room and I'll give you another little update on the recliner. Also, in a separate video, I'm going to show you the results from the soil test. We got that back, let's see, last Friday, I think, and or was it Thursday? Anyway, we talked with the people at Clemson University. Yeah, that's right, it was Thursday. Because they have a number where you can call, and because most people don't understand what a soil test tells you, and that included us. So the gentleman, his name was Russ, explained it very well, and we sort of know what we got to do. So I'll do a separate video so I can show you the computer screen where they sent the results in an email, which is great. And but anyway, right now let's go in and look. I've finished the front part of the top of the recliner. I don't have it on the wood frame yet, but I think by this Saturday, Mr. Buck, you'll be watching all these ball games. We'll be back from Mountain Rest, and I think I'll just work on the recliner all day till I finish it. That's what I'm going to do. All right, so hold on. We'll go in there and look at the top. All right, here's the top of the back of the recliner. Excuse me, it's just the front of the recliner. But anyway, now I don't have it in the foam rubber and all that yet, and I've got to put it on the wooden frame there. And so the only other thing I've got to do other than staple everything is to put this part on, which I don't quite know how to do. Somehow or other it connects in with that, but I'm not sure how that works. So, and the other recliner is not exactly made like this recliner is. So, anyway, it was very hard to do this part because you have to also include, let me take that up. You also have to include this little thing, and that's sewn in there too in order to keep the cushions in place. And so this part comes back over the cushion, up underneath it really. So there it is, and I think it looks pretty good. And of course it'll look a lot better once it's stretched out over the foam rubber and the batting that's on it. And there's the bottom of it. I showed you all that yesterday. I'm all done with the bottom. And I would have to say, I think the top was probably harder. I had to do a lot of sewing with the sewing machine, but I'll also have to tell you that this little brother sewing machine went right over these really thick seams, because this is actually two pieces of material, and then I had the third thing I had to sew in this seam, and then when you go across, plus it's gathered in here and all up in here. Oh, and let me show you one other thing. What they did on this back seam was sew that little cord in, and it's a nylon cord, and I think the purpose of that is so that this doesn't give any, because you know, with all that packing and foam rubber and all that in there, it could actually pull the seam out. So you sew that little nylon cord, can y'all see that, which won't stretch at all. And it also, when you pull it, once I get it on the foam rubber, once I pull that real tight, see how it'll look? It'll look like three little separate pillow things in there. And of course the bottom is separate from this part. Anyway, the whole thing just is very confusing. And I am pretty sure, oh, we're too close. Back up, back up. I am pretty sure I will never be doing another recliner again. In fact, I could almost guarantee I won't. But I might make a slip cover for the other recliner, which is my recliner that's in the den. And I do think making a slip cover would be a lot easier than reupholstering, because when I reupholster something, I take all the old cover off and I take the cushions out and I wash them. I actually put them in the washing machine if they're small enough. If they're not, if they're too big for that, I put them in the bathtub upstairs and do the old, I don't know, Native American stomping on the stuff in the water. I don't know. Anyway, I can't wait till Saturday when I have finished this thing to be able to throw away all of that fabric, which is what the old cover was. You see how many pieces there are? I thought I would even count them before I throw it away because it was just unbelievable. And they do that, of course, the furniture manufacturers, to save material, because of course that would lower their cost. But I'll have to say that I was able to do the whole recliner with just 6 yards of fabric. And my guess is, you see that over there in the chair? Right over here, this is all I had left. And that's going to make the back cover for it. And but anyway, it worked out real good as far as the material goes, but I never anticipated how unbelievably hard this was. So anyway, once I finish it on Saturday, I'm believing I will finish it on Saturday. We'll show you what it looks like in the den. All right, we will see y'all a little bit later. I'm going to do a video of the I'll actually do it of the computer screen, and let me turn this around. I'll actually do it with the computer screen showing, so I can show y'all the soil results of getting our soil tested at the Clemson University. All right, we'll see y'all in a little while.